Steve Bowers.
Kristi Turnbow.
Welcome you to Six in the City. Big wedding, and here it is, Taylor Swift's wedding, and who catches the bridal bouquet?
I don't know. Who does?
Ashley Smith.
Wow.
Trey Smith's sister. Trey Smith we
Yay.
covered with USJ and UT and Kansas City Chiefs. She was right there and caught the bouquet.
Well, how
So
amazing. I didn't hear that.
We'll have to get her on the show and find out who that's leading to. Yeah. One other note before we move any further than that is this is the last day to register to vote if you're going to register for the August 6th primary. We're doing this show right here. What's our date today? July 7th. Man, the month is flying already.
Can you believe it?
So this is the deadline to register to vote. And we'll have election returns coming up August 6th. Now let's talk about who's going to be on this show today. And we're going to talk to Tate Cronin and Jason Williams on the Mallard No-Till Field Day, the 34th. We'll get the history and update on what's going on there. And Lisa Lovelace and Leon Kellum with us, and Connor Case talking about the Beach Bluff Recreation Center, Duck Days, and more. And then Robin Applegren is going to be with us. And the That's a Maury fundraiser is coming up for the Dream Center. We'll get full details of that. Plus,
that's always a great event. And then we have Janita Hicks with the DAR 125th birthday for them. We have Brandon Kelly with the Jackson Theater Guild talking about Fiddler on the Roof. And Brianna Hardiman and Alyssa Miller with the Bowls for the Hungry event. So lots going on.
Lots going on. All details of that coming up. Plus, Ken Mallard is going to be with us. We're going to dig in the files here on this Six in the City.
From time to time, life may throw us a curveball. Even with the best of efforts, maintaining the essentials like utilities can be difficult. With Utilicare, you can make a donation to help provide utility assistance to families right here in Jackson. Your contribution makes a difference for those families struggling to pay utility bills. Go online to learn more or donate. jaxenergy.com/Utilicare.
What if one evening could change a life and open the door to education right here in West Tennessee? That's Empowered, an evening with John O'Leary, presented by EPlus Broadband on September 17th at the Carl Perkins Civic Center. John's story inspired the film Soul on Fire, and his message of survival will move you. Tables are limited, and every dollar funds scholarships and educator grants through the Leaders Education Foundation. Secure your seat today at leadersgives.org/events.
Hi, I'm Braxton with Jackson Energy Authority, and today I'm cooking with gas. There's nothing like the comfort of chicken noodle soup and the reliability of natural gas. I love how fast and even everything cooks with gas. Get connected with JEA and join us as Jackson's Cooking with Gas.
Welcome back to Six in the City. We're getting ready for the 34th Mallard No-Till Field Day, and they're doing it about every other year. Now, how far back does this go?
It goes all the way back to 1981. We've been doing this for a little while.
A little while.
Yeah.
Big deal, and it's been very important in ag research. And at one time, and I guess it still does, attracted people from all over this planet that came to Mallard, Tennessee, because this was brand new technology. Tate Cronin is with us, and he's with the UT Institute of Agriculture here in Jackson. And Jason Williams with Ag Research and Education Center in Mallard, where this is all headquartered. I was asking about the Ag Museum, and you say it's open Monday through Friday.
Yes, sir. Monday through Friday, 8 to 4. It's a free museum to come in and browse and look at and see where we've come from
That's right,
in
how
West
things
Tennessee.
work.
That's right.
It's a great collection of artifacts and equipment and farming and everything else, how we live. Took my son up there and say, here's how your grandparents and great-grandparents lived. Check it up, put down the iPhone for a minute and look at this stuff.
Absolutely.
But this event is such a tradition, and for anyone that's never been, they should really come for this year.
Absolutely, yeah. This is going to be a big event. A lot of people expect, it's just, aimed at producers. And there are tons of different presentations. We actually have 13 this year, 13 tours, as we call them, on different agricultural topics. Herbicide application, disease management. These days, a big topic is farm financial management. How can I improve profitability? We want to help producers no matter who they are, but we have some other new events that will appeal to the general public as well.
So what day and time are we doing this now?
It'll be July 23rd from 8 a.m. to 1 p.m. at the Ag Research and Education Center in Mallard.
Is there a registration? Show up?
Yes, sir. We're going to register on site that day and in celebration of America's 250th anniversary. If you're one of the first 250 that register on site that day, we're going to give you a free barbecue lunch.
Well, how nice.
Wow.
Yeah, absolutely. So that's a new event that we've added this year, is in celebration of America's 250. A couple of other new events that you were talking about, the museum, we are actually going to take a look back in some demonstrations with some traditional skills that we're going to have on site that day. We'll have a beekeeper there. We'll have a corn grist mill, blacksmithing. We're going to do some cotton ginning and talk about those things. So the general public will have something to be looking at. And then one other additional new feature that we're adding is an antique tractor show and parade this year.
All right, so when's that going to
Sounds
be?
fun.
So that'll go on in conjunction with the no-till field day. It'll start at 8 o'clock that morning, but then at 12 o'clock, for those that would like to crank them, we're going to have an actual parade that will go down our center to our shop area where the research tours are, and then turn and come back. And then at 12:30, we're going to have another demonstration. So you got to see the way things used to be, but now at 12:30, we're going to have a aerial drone demonstration, a spray drone, and also a manned aircraft will come in. So we'll have both on display that day, and then a demonstration in an actual field on site at 12:30.
No-till farming is, instead of turning up the dirt, you work with it as is. And in 1981, when this thing started, it was early research on this. How has it changed and developed? Is this the agricultural approach all over the planet now?
It is, and it is especially for the state of Tennessee. We keep up with those statistics every year. And since the adoption of no-till in the early 80s across all row crops, we're about 95+%
Wow.
no-till or some conservation tillage, and it's really out of necessity that we do that. Tom McCutcheon, who helped start the museum and collected all the artifacts for that, realized that as the first center director in the 60s, that West Tennessee had some of the highest rates of soil erosion in the country. We were losing 40 to 50 tons of topsoil per acre per year.
Goodness.
And with the advent of no-till and other conservation practices, we've cut that down to less than half a ton per acre per year. And so it's really out of necessity that we preserve our soil for future generations.
Is this a prevalent method of agriculture all over the planet now, or is it growing?
Absolutely, yes. It is a prevalent method all across, especially in the United States. Now, there are still some operations, especially in the Midwest, that can operate in a conventional type setting because of the soil types that they have, and they don't experience the erosion that we have
They're
in
not
West
filling up the
Tennessee.
fork of deer.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
Okay.
But everybody needs to come out July the 23rd.
Absolutely. We invite, Tate's done a marvelous job in marketing this event, but we invite everybody to come out, not just our producers, but especially our producers, because we really appreciate all the work that they do every single day. And that's the motto, I think, that we have at UT and at the Ag Research Center at Mallard, is that we think the work that we do positively impacts every single Tennessean every single day, whether you're involved in row crop agriculture or not.
Or not.
We're
Everybody
losing,
wants to eat.
we're losing
That's
a lot of
right.
land. There are a lot of issues out there. It's important stuff. So if you haven't been around the ag community lately, it's a good opportunity to do that. And
Absolutely.
A lot of activities. And see that ag museum Monday through
34th
Friday.
annual Mallard
No-till
No-Till.
field day. Good to see you guys.
Thank you.
Thank y'all for being
Thanks
here.
for
What's
having
coming
us.
up this fall?
We have Fall in the Gardens,
right.
October 1st and 2nd here in Jackson.
I'm sure we'll see you then. We're going to talk about the Beach Bluff Recreation Center and Duck Days. That's a combo.
Days.
That's coming next on this Six in the City.
For generations, Jackson Energy Authority has been more than just your utility provider. We are your neighbors, invested in the same streets, schools, and neighborhoods we proudly call home. We built to maintain the essential services that power daily life: electricity, gas, water, wastewater, and broadband, all designed to grow and evolve alongside our community. From your home to your business, our goal remains simple: dependable, reliable service every single day. And when you call, there's always a real person on the line, ready to help with speed, care, and professionalism, because we believe that service should feel personal. No matter the weather, storms, snow, or blazing heat, day or night, we're always on call, keeping your power on and your life connected. We're ready and we're here to serve, because it's not just about what we provide, it's about who we serve. Jackson Energy Authority. Real people, real service.
Lifeline Blood Services is asking you to be a lifesaver and throw a lifeline to a patient in need.
And Joe Mahan Ford is here to help with the 8th Summertime Vehicle Giveaway.
Donate blood and enter to win this 2024 Ford Maverick XLT now through Labor Day.
Be a lifesaver by giving blood.
And we're back.
Welcome back to 6 in the City. We're going to Beach Bluff, and we're coming up on July 25th. That's a Saturday, I take it.
Yes, yes, sir.
Saturday, July 25th, second annual Duck Days, the Beach Bluff Duck Days of Summer. It's going to start
fun.
at 10 and go until 10.
Yep.
So we got a lot of activity.
Long
leaves.
day.
Yes, it's always it's a long, fun day.
Lisa
but we
Lovelace is
enjoy
with
it.
us, along with Leon Kellum and Connor Cage. They got a belt we're going to be talking about here, so let's line up and get ready to go. So vendors are going to start setting up at 9.
Yes, sir.
All right, so what happens at 10 o'clock?
10 o'clock is when it'll start. So we'll go through. We have on the flyer we have a list of events that we have something going on pretty much every hour throughout the day.
Okay.
I have them here to talk about their wrestling event that'll be happening at 11. Along with Mona Lisa Lanier School of Dance registration. And then we'll also have other events like a slime war. We'll do the parade.
Parade's at noon or?
At 1.
At
1
1.
o'clock.
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
Watermelon eating contest is when?
At 3.
At 3.
Make sure you're there for that.
No.
And then any of the little kids that have Power Wheels, we're going to do a Power Wheels pop dice run around our walking trail. So we'll have that out there on the
this is
playground area.
Combination of inside and outside
Yes,
events.
we're going to use our whole facilities.
Okay.
Yep,
But
we'll
it's
have
just such a
slime war.
great family time.
It is,
We
because
were-
there's something for everybody.
Something for back, and we were talking about the cakewalk and how that
Yes.
brings back such nostalgia,
It does.
great memories. So this sounds like a great event.
Yes.
So
Last year it was really fun. We had a great turnout, so we decided
wanting
to
to double the numbers this year.
Yes, we're
so.
hoping to continue.
July 25th, and everybody needs to be there at 10.
Yes.
Well, we got these guys here with this belt, so let's find out about this wrestling event.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Hey, we're glad to be a part of this event. When I seen the flyer come up that they were doing this, we wanted to be a part of it.
Okay.
I reached out to them, and PKAW's been going for 3 years now, and
That stands for what?
well, I don't know if we could say that on the air.
Okay, there-
Okay.
But
okay.
it is PKA Wrestling.
Okay.
Yes, we've been running for 3 years over in Brownsville and in Jackson
Okay.
area. And when I seen the flyer, I knew we needed to be a part of it, so we reached out.
So who else coming in for the show then?
Connor Cage is actually one of the guys that is training for PKAW. He came out of the School of Heroes, and he has actually captured our cruiserweight champion at the fairgrounds at the Misfits Market this past, March? Was it March? Yeah, I think March.
March 17th.
March 17th, he captured the cruiserweight
So how many
champion.
bouts will there be? You're going to go from, 10 to 11 or 11 to 12?
We are actually,
11.
bell time will be at 11.
11, okay.
And we'll be ending right before the parade at 1.
1 o'clock?
Yes,
So you got
sir.
a 2-hour show coming?
Yes, sir. A 2-hour show, and it's free wrestling as long as you buy a wristband. It doesn't cost no extra, so as long as you capture a wristband at the beginning, you get a free show of wrestling.
All right.
And
fantastic.
Connor, you'll be fighting that day too?
Yes, ma'am, I will be.
Okay.
Who's coming in against you?
We'll see. Whoever steps up and wants the title.
Okay. Got it going on. You guys do your regular show when?
We actually have a show in Brownsville at the American Legion Post 282, July the 11th, and that's a monthly show that we run over there to help them raise money and keep the veterans going.
good.
But yes,
It's good to have you here.
yeah, and then we return July 25th.
11 to
July
1.
25th. And Connor's not going to give up his belt easily.
Hey.
He's ready to go.
No, ma'am, you're going to have to work for it.
Yeah.
What else do we need to highlight? You got sponsors, anything we need to recognize?
Well, she did allow PKAW to have a couple of sponsors, the Tattoo Station here in Jackson, Tennessee, which also I'm part of, and Farazi's Treats, Sweet Treats will be there, and they're a couple of sponsors that help PKAW on the back end of things that don't really a lot of people don't see. So they actually help us put on the show for them. So shout out to them.
Lisa, where's the best place we can get a rundown of all this?
On the Facebook, you can follow either the Beach Bluff Recreation page or my personal or profile, which is Beach Bluff Recreation Center -Lisa.
Okay.
We also are on the Madison County Parks and Rec page
Site.
because we're ran through
Okay.
them.
All
So
right, that's
you
great.
can see it there.
Okay.
Possibly on the website. I haven't looked yet,
That's
but
good.
yeah,
Well,
we'll
check
be
it out.
everywhere.
It's the
July 25th.
Yes,
Be
Beach
out.
Bluff Duck
10
Days of
a.m.
Summer, 10 a.m. till 10 p.m. Wrestling in the parade right in the middle of the day. Good to have you all here.
Thank y'all for being here.
We're going to the main stage, as we say, and this is Ken Mallard.
So I dedicate this to the memory of my buddy John Hodges. Saturday night, down at the dance, country music and romance. Pretty girls are there, cowboy boots and hair. The stage is set to take a chance, and the guitar man keeps on picking. Steady as a good watch, still ticking. Music turns my head. I like what John said. I'm just sitting here picking. Sometimes I don't know what to do. Then somebody says it's up to you. You can buy a pickup truck, it'll bring you luck. So I bought a Ram in Kentucky blue, and the guitar man keeps on picking. Steady as a gold watch, still ticking. Music turns my head. I like what John said. I'm just sitting here picking. Today I took my place in the band, looking out at couples hand in hand. They said, "Ken, take a break." I came in a little too late. Then I heard hee-haw from a fan, and the guitar man keeps on picking. Steady as a Timex, still ticking. Music turns my head. I like what John said. I'm just sitting here picking. Yeah, music turns my head. I like what John Hodges said. I'm just sitting here picking.
What if one evening could change a life and open the door to education right here in West Tennessee? That's Empowered, an evening with John O'Leary, presented by EPlus Broadband on September 17th at the Carl Perkins Civic Center. John's story inspired the film Soul on Fire, and his message of survival will move you. Tables are limited, and every dollar funds scholarships and educator grants through the Leaders Education Foundation. Secure your seat today at leadersgives.org/events.
Jackson, Tennessee's first utility, gas. And through natural gas, system improvements, supply redundance, gas is still Jackson's reliable, affordable, warm energy source.
My name is Daniel Burchett. I'm a crew leader in the gas department. I get a lot of questions about this logo on my shirt. For me, it's about safety. using the best tools and technology to ensure the safety of our employees and community.
SOAR is a gauge of operational excellence, and it's really about how people show up every day willing to go above and beyond to do their jobs.
Thanks to our customers, dedicated employees, and the American Public Gas Association for this SOAR recognition.
The Dream Center in this city has done amazing work down through the years.
Amazing.
You've been involved in that. And we had a big fundraiser coming up for them. We're going to get all the details today from Robin Applegren, and she's going to talk to us about That's Amore, which is more than just a Dean Martin song. We can all sing that one together, can't we?
It is,
You know,
yes.
when a big pizza pie hits your eye, right, it's amore, or whatever.
Yes.
You know, never did figure all that out. But anyway, good food.
Absolutely.
All right, so we got an
Absolutely.
event coming up. That's Amore. It's coming up July 16th. That's next Thursday.
Yes, sir.
It's going to be at the Carl Grant Event Center.
Yes, it's a new location for us this
Okay,
year.
sponsored by Englewood Church. So what's going to be happening?
Yes.
6 o'clock we get there. And
6 o'clock you get there, you're going to get an amazing Italian dinner. Union always does such a great job. And there'll be a performance by the Dream Center kids. There are going to be some inspiring testimonies from women at the Dream Center, what God's been doing in their life. And then it's going to be capped off by a concert from Adam Crabb. He's a gospel musician. He's a vocalist with the Gaither Vocal Band.
Okay.
We're so excited to have him come this year.
how much are tickets? Yeah.
Yes.
How much are tickets? How do we get them and where?
Absolutely. We do still have a few tables left.
Okay.
There's some tables of 8 for $500. There's some individual tickets. So the easiest way is to just give us a call in the office. That number is 731-512-0095. And our website, dreamcenterjackson.com. You can go there, and they're also able to purchase tables and tickets there as well.
Tickets as well.
Yes,
And
sir.
it's a great event. I mean,
Yes.
everybody should go.
Yes,
So,
yes. Kristi's been involved in the past.
Yes,
so.
in the past, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's a key fundraiser for the work of the Dream Center. So when people ask you about the Dream Center, what do you tell them?
The Dream Center exists to provide shelter for women and women with children who are experiencing homelessness. And our goal is to provide them stability and move them toward independence so that when they leave our program, they're able to budget, to parent, to cook for their family, to be on their own 2 feet.
And you take in the entire family, is that right?
Yes, women and women with children. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
And they can stay there how long?
So, well, they can stay there. It's an individualized program. So we may have a lady who's there for 6 months. We may have a lady who's there for a year. She may have, more court costs, things like that she has to pay off. We want them to leave not just first and last month's rent, security deposit. We want them to leave knowing that, their car breaks down. They have that money set aside as well.
That nest egg. And
Yes.
they're working toward their independence, and it's all Christian-based.
Yes.
And by His grace.
Absolutely.
And them making such a positive change in their lives.
Yes.
And, so many of those women don't have the families that we grew up having.
Right. They don't have
with
that
all the
support system.
That support system that when you get in a bind and really need some help, there's nobody to
Yes.
help.
Or
So,
they've used up that support system.
yes.
That happens. And we want them to know that no matter what they're coming from, God can still use them.
Yes.
Not only can he still use them, he wants to still use them. God uses just the broken people to do the most amazing work.
How do people arrive at the Dream Center? Is it court referral, or people just know about it, or?
Most of the
Word of
time,
mouth?
it's just people that know about it. They'll say, I heard from a friend. But we do have some court referrals. We do have some social work referrals as well. Yes.
Children, when they come to the Dream Center, you got a family there.
Yes, sir.
Their education continues during this time.
Absolutely, absolutely. If you have kids or grandkids in Jackson, Madison County schools, they are in school with our kids. They go to the public school system. We get them uniforms, backpacks, shoes, school supplies, whatever they need. And they're enrolled just as quickly as we can, get them enrolled when they get to the Dream Center. That's so important. Education helps break those generational curses.
Well, Gail Gus has been heading up this program for a long time.
Amazing woman.
And it's gone through, centralized location that they had to move out of because the building ownership had changed. The building use was going to change. They moved into homes and just scattered, but now they're a brand new facility.
Yes.
The Northside Assembly of God made that property available.
Correct, yes.
Pastor Randy Carter, when he was here, made that available. And so it's been a real step.
Yeah, we've been there about 2.5 years. We're super excited. Coming up, hopefully in August, we'll have another ribbon cutting for a half-court gym.
Okay.
That'll be added onto the back, so all those kids can have a place to run around and play.
We've come a long way.
Yes, such a long way.
Well, the dinner's That's Amore. It's July the 16th. It'll be at 6 o'clock there at the Carl Grant Event Center at Union Inglewood Baptist Church is sponsoring all of this. And you get the tickets again at
DreamCenterJackson.com, or just give us a call at the office.
512-0095. All right,
yes, sir.
Very good. Good to see you.
Thank you.
We're going back to the main stage once again. This is Ken Mallard.
Everything is changing in our town. They don't make Elgin watches anymore. Someone came and boarded up the door. Daddy worked there 40 years. It was hallowed ground. Everything is changing in our town. It's not just a Ford or Chevy anymore. Every day they come from another shore. While China buys the USA, we buy another round. Everything is changing in our town. And we need someone to help us find a way back to a time when we had time to pray. Homeless people are all around, but they're tearing the buildings down. Everything is changing in our town. Kids don't play on the sidewalk anymore. And it's not safe in their houses like before. That quiet street in Illinois, you wouldn't know it now. Everything is changing in our town. And we need someone to help us find a way back to a time when we had time to pray. Homeless people are all around, but we're tearing the buildings down. Everything is changing in our town. Everything keeps changing in our town.
Morning in Jackson. North Highland Avenue on a typical weekday. Children waiting to catch a school bus. The bus approaches, flashing lights, sidearm extended with the word stop. When you see those lights flashing and the arm extended, that means S-T-O-P, regardless of the side of the road you're on. Remember, when you don't stop, bus cam may be watching. And so are the Jackson police. And you will be out of hard-earned cash. Don't look for an excuse. Stop for the school bus. After all, it's the law.
Lifeline Blood Services is asking you to be a lifesaver and throw a lifeline to a patient in need.
And Joe Mahan Ford is here to help with the 8th Summertime Vehicle Giveaway.
Donate blood and enter to win this 2024 Ford Maverick XLT now through Labor Day.
Be a lifesaver by giving blood.
Welcome back to Six in the City. We're going to talk about the Daughters of the American Revolution. Janita Hicks is with us. The local chapter, Jackson Madison County chapter, is celebrating its 125th birthday.
That's correct.
Started in 1901. Do you know who some of the early people were?
I do, because I knew you would ask me that. Harriet Holland, who is buried at Riverside, and grew up on East Main, started the organization, Harriet Holland.
Okay.
And then there
are the
are
Hollands of the department store?
Yes.
Hollands? Okay.
Yes.
I figured it might
And
be that
then the Browns, Elizabeth Brown was one, the Timberlakes, the Talbots.
Okay.
So long history. And most of those ladies brought their daughters with them.
Okay.
So they had in a year's time, they had 17 members. And then the next year or two, they had 24 members, so they kept growing until 1920, and they had 90 members.
Wow.
They met in homes. We've gotten a little bit too large for that now. But they started the education part of it, and they talked about the colonies. They talked about women's rights. They talked about what we could preserve in our city. Jackson Madison chapter was named for the city of Jackson and Madison County, but we also take credit for naming it after Andrew Jackson and James Madison.
Okay.
So that's our history as far as the names are concerned. But the history in this city is unbelievable what the daughters have done. And we picked up in 1911, we started working with veterans, World War I. They brought clothes, they brought bandages, and sent them wherever they were needed. We helped military families back in 1911. Then we went on to World War II, we went on to Korean War. The veterans that served in Vietnam, we appreciate them and we honor them every year, men and women. So our history is strong, and it is. It's just been in this city for a long time.
And it's so admirable, like I said just a little bit ago, that y'all have kept this tradition up and servicing the community in a way that may not have been served.
This last year, we turned in a little over 7,500 service hours to our national organization.
Okay. Fantastic.
That's a lot.
Now we got a special celebration coming up.
We do.
It's this coming Sunday, July 12th. It'll be from 1 until 4 at the Foundry, which is at 217 North Highland in Jackson. What's going to happen on this?
Well, we'll have exhibits set up. We'll have some old documents there. We have our old charter that will be there. We have some veterans information. I don't know if you know or not, but we have taken in other chapters through our history. Okay. I believe John Hunter chapter was another chapter that was in Jackson, and they finally came to us. Mallard had a chapter in Gibson County. They came to us in 2014, and recently in 2023, the Humboldt chapter closed and came to us. So we have ties in Gibson County, Madison County, and other states as well. Okay. So we will be highlighting those chapters as well as our own.
Is there a program time, or is this kind of come and go?
It's a come and go, open house, a little bit of food, and we would love for you to come and meet some DAR chapters if you're interested. Or your family's interested in joining, we'll have someone there to talk to you about your lineage and what you need to be a member of DAR if you're 18 and above. And we'll be talking about all the past history that we have had.
Now, that's this coming Sunday, July 12th. It'll be from 1 till 4 at the Foundry, which is at 217 North Highland.
Right.
Now, prior to that, Saturday night at the
yeah.
ballpark, we
That's
got
right.
DAR night.
The best sport. We're finally, hopefully, going to celebrate.
It's on start break right now, but the Rockabilly will be back at home starting Thursday night. So this Saturday night, and you get a DAR shirt.
We get a America 250 shirt, DAR 125 shirt.
All right.
And we have 500 to give away, so we're
Okay.
excited about that. We have some young folks that are going to help us with the flags and the first pitch will be a young fellow from Crockett County. So we're looking forward to the weather cooperating this time.
All right, yeah, let's hope so. Got through the 4th of July, so we trust it's going to happen this Saturday night, the 11th.
We're trusting it.
And then right back Sunday at the Foundry from 1 to 4 with the DARs. Happy birthday.
Yes,
Thank
happy
you.
birthday.
We're
Appreciate
excited.
all the work y'all
Thank
doing.
you.
We're going to talk about Fiddler on the Roof when we come back as we continue this Six in the City.
What if one evening could change a life and open the door to education right here in West Tennessee? That's Empowered, an evening with John O'Leary, presented by EPlus Broadband on September 17th at the Carl Perkins Civic Center. John's story inspired the film Soul on Fire, and his message of survival will move you. Tables are limited, and every dollar funds scholarships and educator grants through the Leaders Education Foundation. Secure your seat today at leadersgives.org/events.
Hi, I'm Bradley, and kids my age are cooking with natural gas. I love cooking shrimp tacos on a gas stove. Cooking with natural gas makes it easy. Everything cooks quickly and evenly. Cook with gas. Contact Jackson Energy Authority.
Brandon Kelly is with us. He's with the Jackson Theater Guild. And their production of Fiddler on the Roof starts
Fiddler
this
on the
week.
Roof, yeah.
Yes, it does. Yes,
Starts
it does.
Thursday night, is that right?
Right around the corner.
We're going Thursday night, talking about July 10th at the Ned, and we're going to go Thursday night at...
Thursday night at 7:30.
All right. Then Friday.
And then Friday at 7:30, and then Sunday, the matinee performances start at 2, and the evening performances start at 7:30 because we want to do 2 of them in one day.
All right, so we got Thursday, Friday, and then Saturday, or is it Sunday?
Thursday,
Friday, and Saturday
this week, sorry. This week is our opening night preview party is on Thursday, which we only have a few tickets left for that.
Okay.
And then we actually open on Friday, 2 on Saturday, and 1 on Sunday afternoon.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
And then next week we start and do it again.
Next week we do it again on Thursday, Friday,
Okay,
and 2 on Saturday. We said we couldn't do any more after that.
And what's the best way for people to go about getting tickets? I know you said there's still a few left.
There is. The best way to get tickets is to go to jtgonline.com or any of our social media platforms, Instagram, Facebook, Jackson Theater Guild, and you will be able to find tickets that way.
All right.
Yeah.
All right, so what size cast and production are we talking about here?
Well, we love, my wife and I love big casts. So we have about 40 in the cast, and then we have a crew of 10. So we're managing 50 people throughout the production, and it's a really lovely production of Fiddler on the Roof. Yeah.
Well, we're so glad that y'all are getting ready and
absolutely.
put on a great, amazing show for us.
You can tell my voice is a little bit tired from doing all the work, but we will be ready to open on Thursday for the preview.
Are you
party.
directing this? Or?
Yes, sir. My wife and I direct as a team, and then once we move into tech, I move into the technical aspects, and she takes care of the acting notes and the blocking notes.
So who all's in the cast that we need to know
well,
about
we've
here?
got, of course, the executive director of the Jackson Theater Guild, Billy Warboys, will be playing Tevye, and he is doing a fantastic job. And he's a seasoned veteran, and his wife, Golda, in the show, it is her first show ever.
You're kidding.
Yeah, and you wouldn't know it when you saw.
Okay.
Yeah, absolutely. And our
So we
youngest
got
cast
Billy War Boys and then somebody on stage for the first time.
Absolutely. Our youngest cast member is a 8-year-old little boy, and then our oldest cast member, I dare not say their age.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am.
And got it going on. All right. So y'all been rehearsing how long?
We have been rehearsing. We auditioned in March, and then they got their scripts and their music ahead of time, and then we got together in May. We've only been rehearsing about 7 weeks. 7 weeks, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but people don't realize what it truly takes.
Absolutely.
Because it's not just them learning their parts and their music, but it's putting it all together, making it all
Absolutely.
come together so it's
Absolutely.
picture perfect.
One step
Yeah.
at a time. They learn the lines and the
Right.
music, and then you tell them where to stand, and then you add the sets and the costumes and the props.
And the timing.
Oh,
and,
absolutely, absolutely. We got to get that timing down for Fiddler. We don't want to be there
Right.
for 4 hours.
and
Absolutely
then coming
not.
in and having a full-blown dress rehearsal before,
Yes, so
that's such an important
we
step.
had our first dress rehearsal on Monday because we actually rented these costumes, and they're beautiful. They're beautiful costumes for the
so
show.
very
yeah.
authentic for
Very,
everything.
very.
Yeah.
Everything is very authentic.
Some will know this from the movie. How close is that or different are they?
It's very, very close. There's only a few. Actually, the movie only has, I think, 2 or 3 lyric changes, and that's it.
That's it.
And everything else is-
It's scene by scene. Yes.
All right, so it
Absolutely.
This production follows right
So
along.
come to Fiddler on
Come
the
to
Roof.
Fiddler on the Roof at the Ned. Preview party is this Thursday, and then we are July 10th through the 18th. Evening performances are at 7:30. Matinee performances are at 2.
And if you've never seen Fiddler on the Roof,
Oh my goodness!
you need to go see it. And plus, this is 50 people in our community
Yes, ma'am.
that have spent all this time and so many hours preparing for this.
Absolutely.
And it's such a, I mean, it's a great show.
That's I have such a heart for community theater because it's 50 people that decided to volunteer their time and really put on an excellent production of Fiddler on the Roof. So if you've never seen Fiddler on the Roof, this is a great one to see.
Right, or any production that you guys do.
Absolutely.
Because, like you said, the community theater, it is such an important part. And to me, it's so educational because
Absolutely.
you see just a different side, live theater. There's nothing like live
My
theater.
wife and I have a heart for education. We love teaching kids, and I love teaching adults as well. So it's really got the heart of the Jackson community in it. I mean, we've got people from all over the county in Jackson, and almost 5 or 6 schools represented in the cast as well, because this show in particular has young ones and seasoned veterans. Yes.
Starting this week, that's July 10th. It goes through the 18th.
Yes, sir.
So
Thank you very much.
JTGonline.com.
Yes, sir.
We're going back to the main stage. Once again, Ken Mallard.
And I call it the Honky Tonk Cowboy. I'm just a honky-tonk cowboy, just another songwriter in this town, pouring out my soul down on Broadway, waiting for the big man to come around. 23 years ago I left Oklahoma, a young man, a few songs and no fear. I thought I could make it in Music City. Sure has been a long road to just be here. You can find me in this same bar every evening. This old guitar, a tip jar, and a beer. So come and see me anytime you want to. When the sun comes up, I'll be here. Last Sunday morning, after instant grits and coffee, and a meeting with someone new. Down another dead-end street in Nashville, but they can't take away what I love to do. You can find me in this same bar every evening, this old guitar, a tip jar, and a beer. So come and see me anytime you want to. When the sun comes up, I'll be here. When the sun comes up, I'll be right here.
Morning in Jackson. North Highland Avenue on a typical weekday. Children waiting to catch a school bus. The bus approaches, flashing lights, sidearm extended with the word stop. When you see those lights flashing and the arm extended, that means S-T-O-P, regardless of the side of the road you're on. Remember, when you don't stop, bus cam may be watching. And so are the Jackson police. And you will be out of hard-earned cash. Don't look for an excuse. Stop for the school bus. After all, it's the law.
What if one evening could change a life and open the door to education right here in West Tennessee? That's Empowered, an evening with John O'Leary, presented by EPlus Broadband on September 17th at the Carl Perkins Civic Center. John's story inspired the film Soul on Fire, and his message of survival will move you. Tables are limited, and every dollar funds scholarships and educator grants through the Leaders Education Foundation. Secure your seat today at leadersgives.org/events.
Welcome back to Six in the City. Brianna Hardiman is with us, and Alyssa Miller is with us, and they're here to talk about Bowls for the Hungry.
Yes.
It's a real special fundraiser event. It's coming up at the fairgrounds here in Jackson. It's going to be Saturday, July the 18th. So you got a little bit of time to get ready for this. It's going to be 5 until 8. We're going to get a rundown of what goes on there. It's to help raise money for the Tennessee Homeless Solutions, for RIFA, for Area Relief Ministries, and for the Place. So great causes to benefit from this, and it's quite a unique showcase, Bowls for the Hungry. So where do we begin, Alyssa? What's going to happen that night? We get there at 5 o'clock. What's going to go on?
Yeah, well, thank you for having us. So this event is going to be, there's going to be a live band. The Will Byer Band is going to be playing, as well as we're going to have some wonderful food from the Old Town Spaghetti Store.
Yum.
And I know, they've got such good food. So we're going to have lasagna and fettuccine penne. It's going to be so good. Right. And then, of course, the main event is going to be getting to see all the lovely bowls created by local artists in our Jackson community.
They are amazing. Just a small sampling that y'all brought with us, or brought with you today, are just incredible. And you said they're local artisan students that have done this.
Yeah. So we have over 100 bowls in this year's auction, which is insane. Most of the bowls are created by my pottery students and ceramic students, but then all of the nonprofits came in as well and had staff days. It was a good team building time.
So
and
they made these.
And made these
part
bowls,
of the team building project.
Yeah.
All right, so how are they marketed? They're all of them auctioned off? Or?
Yeah, so all of them are already live on the auction site. So you can see all of the bowls right now if you go to the website.
Can you give us that website?
Yeah, it's jacksontn.betterworld.org.
Okay. One more time.
jacksontn.betterworld.org.
Okay.
All right, so betterworld.org. All right, so Brianna, how does the city get involved with all this?
Oh my goodness.
So the city, of course, Jackson Parks, it supports the Bemis Ceramics program. So it's just a part of Jackson Parks. So for the last, I believe it's 4 years, right? They've been doing this project, and it's just a great way to give back and to support those who are unhoused or facing food security. So insecurity, excuse me. Yeah.
Well, I think what's amazing too is that all these individuals took the time to make these, and then, like you said, the other charitable groups came together and came in and made their own. But to have one in your home and to be able to tell that story and to share that message, that not only is this a great event that I went to, and I bought this amazing bulb, but just keep that message going. Absolutely. And to be able to keep telling that story.
So this auction is underway right now, then, if I go that
sir,
website.
it's already live.
Jackson. All right, so how long will it continue then?
It'll end at 7:30 at the end of the event.
Okay.
So,
but
and
I
we'll
don't have to
announce
be,
how
I
much.
can bid
You could bid
online all
today,
the way up
for
through there.
sure. For sure, you could
Okay.
definitely.
Now, how do we get tickets for the event?
Same website, jacksontn.betterworld.org.
And how much are they?
They're $25 for the ticket and $120 for a table of 6.
Okay. Very good.
We're super excited about this event. Like I said, the city is always proud to put this event on to just give back to the community. So we're super excited, and we hope to see people come out and support, and of course bid on these beautiful bowls. I don't know if you guys can see them. Let me see if I can do.
Yeah, we got a top
we got a
camera.
camera. Yeah. But they're great bowls, and they've made by some great people. So we're super excited, guys.
And y'all are also having live music that night.
Yeah, we're going to have the Will Byer Band coming out to play. So we're excited. This will be the 3rd year that he's joining us. And their music is lively and fun and just fantastic.
So Bowls for the Hungry. And it's July the 18th from 5 to 8 at the Jackson Fairgrounds.
Yeah, and we're just excited to get the word out. I think something that I'm really excited about, even more so than the bowls potentially, is each of the nonprofits are going to be speaking at the event. So you get to hear from a lot of them what they're doing, the impact they're making on the community, and how you can come alongside. And that's really the heartbeat, is we want to raise awareness of the need. There's so many people in our community who do not have access to sufficient food or sufficient, place to lay their head at night.
Right.
And so these nonprofits we're partnering with, their aim is to help fight against that and lend aid.
Such a great cause.
Is RIFA, Air Relief Ministries, The Place, and Tennessee Homeless Solutions, and it's JacksonTN.
.betterworld.org.
.betterworld.org. All right, so start bidding right now.
Yeah, right now.
Already. Good to see you both.
Yeah, thank y'all for being
We're
here.
back with more as we continue this. 6 in the City.
For generations, Jackson Energy Authority has been more than just your utility provider. We are your neighbors, invested in the same streets, schools, and neighborhoods we proudly call home. We built and maintain the essential services that power daily life: electricity, gas, water, wastewater, and broadband, all designed to grow and evolve alongside our community. From your home to your business, our goal remains simple: dependable, reliable service every single day. And when you call, there's always a real person on the line, ready to help with speed, care, and professionalism, because we believe that service should feel personal. No matter the weather, storms, snow, or blazing heat, day or night, we're always on call, keeping your power on and your life connected. We're ready and we're here to serve, because it's not just about what we provide, it's about who we serve. Jackson Energy Authority. Real people, real service.
Lifeline Blood Services is asking you to be a lifesaver and throw a lifeline to a patient in need.
And Joe Mahan Ford is here to help with the 8th Summertime Vehicle Giveaway.
Donate blood and enter to win this 2024 Ford Maverick XLT now through Labor Day.
Be a lifesaver by giving blood.
Oh, we're back.
We're back.
Here we are, ready to go here. Thanks to all of our guests for being with us today.
Yes, thank y'all so
Exciting
much.
city, many great things going on in this community. So we're always pleased to showcase that. Appreciate you sharing the time.
So many great things.
Speaking of other events, Jackson Sings the Gospel. They're taking over the Civic Center as we speak on July 7th. They start July the 8th and go through the 11th, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, and Saturday with the gospel music here live and direct at the Carl Perkins Civic Center. Lauren Saliba was with us last week, and she has earned her Certified Community Leadership Practitioner designation from the Association of Leadership Programs.
Well, that's great.
So, Lauren, we're proud of you and taking another step there. And the June employee of the month for the city of Jackson is Christopher Ward. He works with the Public Works stormwater operations, but he saw a kitten that was trapped in their stormwater system, and he took time out.
And rescued
that and a lot of other good work that he does. So good to have him with us.
Yeah. And also coming up on Friday night of this week is the Delta Faucet Summer Concert at the AMP. You don't want to miss that. And then the Gun and Knife Show is out at the fairgrounds, and that's this coming Saturday.
Okay, so all kinds of things coming up. Don't forget Steve Beverly's TV Classics. Of course, he's taking a break from that massive marathon that he did. When did he start? Last Thursday or something? He went all the way through the week. Friday evening, went all the way through to Monday or something. So we appreciate him very, very much. We mentioned, too, today, we're doing this on July 7th. Today's the last day to register to vote, so you got an hour or so to get down to the election office. The election itself is August the 6th, but the advanced voting will start July 17th and go through August 1st, and then we'll have election returns right here live and direct on August the 6th at EPlus TV6, starting at 7 o'clock that night, and I look forward to having you with us. Appreciate Ken Mallard being with us, dug him out of the files here, and along with a couple of guys that worked with us a lot, Tyler Goodson and William Chris. So it's good to see everybody back here.
Yeah, and such
always
great
good to see you.
Good to see you too, my
Absolutely.
friend.
And coming here, you mentioned it's this Friday. It's Tyler Kinchin and the Right Pieces at the AMP, and then on the 24th it'll be the Jimmy Church Band. See you next week
Something
for the
always
next
going on.
Six in the City. Tyler.
There's just once that you have a chance to be a part of what our kids will call history. I was there, and someday looking back I can see that old train as she rode through the fields of Tennessee. From mountains that seemed to touch the sky, through the valley to the cotton fields by the riverside, she rolled along strong and tall and carried you and me all the way down from Bristol to Memphis, Tennessee. And today we rode the homecoming train. I saw Mama and Daddy cry again, with their hearts filled with memories and dreams. Today we all rode the homecoming train. With excitement in my little girl's eye, from the thrill of her very first ride, she was there, and someday looking through the picture frame, she can tell her little girl how it was to ride the train. Today we rode the homecoming train. I saw Mama and Daddy cry again, with their hearts filled with memories and dreams. the home.